Hello, everyone. It is your boy, Nick. I am back. Sorry I've been gone for some time. I wanted to kind of take a break from YouTube, not because like YouTube has been bad or making content is bad, but I wanted to try to work on my craft, which is, I want to try to make really cool video effects and kind of show my creative side to you guys and my humor side. And so that's kind of why I've been kind of vacant. I just been trying to watch as many videos as I can, educate myself, and like I said, it's less about me doing this because I'm trying to gain a bunch of followers or subscribers or attention and revenue. I just want to do it because it's something that piques my interest. It's just something that I love. But either way, shout out to the 12 subscribers. If I'm not mistaken, that's how many I have right now. Shout out to all 12 of you. I love all of you. God bless all of you. And you guys are my 1 million subscribers. That's where you guys are. That's where you guys will forever be. But nonetheless, in today's video, I wanted to share a message that I heard from a TikTok live from a man. He goes by the name of Barry Spates. He's a very well-educated man on God. I'm not gonna say he's like a pastor or anything, but he preaches the Lord very well, very knowledgeably. He is just the things he says and how he speaks. It's just very beautiful. And one of the things that he shared was kind of the topic of today's video, which I kind of wanted to reiterate and kind of give my own description and breakdown, because I don't necessarily remember every single thing that he said, outside of just that, kind of quote. And I don't want to kind of give any misinformation as to something that he may have said, which is not true. So I'm going to give my own kind of, dissection of that. And he's always live, I think around 8 o'clock in the morning, I believe every day, and either on TikTok or YouTube. So check him out. Great man. God bless him. And it struck me, the message. And so just to get right into it, the message was, when you are seeking something, when you are seeking something that you want so bad, to a point where you devote so much time and effort into it, or when you obtain something, an object per se, let's say it's a car or a house or money, right? Or even a new position. Do not then allow that thing to become your new God, right? So many of us, when we go out into this world searching, looking for ways to make our lives better. And for some of us, bettering our lives is making more income, obtaining more money. Others is getting a new car, 2024, 2023, brand new, whatever. Some of us is buying a house. Some of us is starting a family. But whatever the case may be, and even getting a new job, whatever the case may be, we tend to get so sucked into that want, that need, that in a way, we start to forget that the one true God will bless us with that. And instead of recognizing that, we start to kind of drift, and we start to see that new thing, that new, object, position as the God for us. right? I guess, a prime example could be a job. What does a job bring? A job brings revenue. A job brings opportunity. A job brings a new life. So a job, right? We tend to say, okay, I'm gonna go to college, or I'm gonna go to a trade school, I'm gonna get this education, and I'm gonna get a job that pays me $100,000 or $90,000 or whatever it may be, in an absurdly abundant amount of money, right? And with this job, I'm going to get a new car. I'm going to get way more money than I've ever had before. I'm going to get a new house. I'm going to have a new family. This and that. I'm going to have everything I wanted because this job will bring the money, and the money is what I need to start all of this. And so now, what becomes your new God? The money. Because the money is what is holding everything together, everything tight. The money is what you so desire, so fast for, because it not only brings the opportunity for a new car, the opportunity to buy a house, new, or even a couple years old, so be it, to travel, to start a family. And so we get so sucked into, like, I need the money, I need it now, that we start to pray a little less and spend more time applying to jobs. We used to pray to God, read the Bible, get on our knees and talk to Him, talk to our Father every day at 11 o'clock in the afternoon. Now, or 11 o'clock in the morning rather, but now we rather go on the computer and just look for more jobs. We used to do Bible study on Fridays, but Bible study isn't going to bring income anymore. Doesn't bring any income. Why should we go? You used to go to church on Sundays, but you don't like the car you have. You rather earn and buy a new car, so you don't go to church no more because you don't like your car. So now all the things that you used to do, all of the habits, all of the patterns of life that you used to have that were dedicated to the Father, the times that you gave to Him, the times that you spent with Him, it slowly starts to go away because you're so mesmerized by the object that you want. You're so, you want it so bad that you forget that you can be given it as long as you follow the Lord. And it's important to understand that money does not bring happiness. Money does not bring peace. Peace is the biggest want and necessity in this life. But there is not one rich person that you can truly feel and see and look at that can really tell you that they are truly happy. They may be comfortable. They may be, secure. But are they really happy? Will you be happier because you got a 2024 car? Will you be happier because you bought yourself a new house? Will you be happier because you just went from 50, 60, 70K that the Lord gave to you to begin with, that the Lord placed you with, to now you took it upon yourself to get 100,000 your own way? And maybe for a job that you didn't even want or really desire, but it gave you what you felt you needed. It gave you the opportunity to obtain different types of objects. And that's one of the biggest tests of the Lord. You know, he can give you something, but how you respond to it, how you really view it is the question. Right? Are you humble enough to understand that if God takes you away from a well-paying job, say if you're making, let's say, you know, for some kids out of college, they'll make 50, 60, 70 grand a year out of college. And you're working a good job, you're doing well, but God takes you away. You're fired. They let you go, hey, I'm sorry, it didn't work out. Let's take you away from here for now. He always has a reason, but how do you respond? And then now, say you went from maybe 80K, and then you applied to another job that's what you wanted, but it's 75. Are you just as grateful, if not more grateful, that you just got this new opportunity, knowing that with this time and with patience and with trust and belief in the Lord, you will get more than what you thought you would, even though you're starting off somewhere short. Because blessings don't start within the next day. No. Blessings don't. If you are, I would say myself, I won't speak for someone else, for myself. Me who has a problem with a certain sin, the sin, you know, of just, and I repeat that sin, right? Say my sin is lustation. And watching adult content. For me to stop doing that, and the one day, and praying to God, God, please forgive me for my sins, Father, for I have sinned so much, but now is the time for me to end. And I pray that a new job is upon me. That new job will not come the next day. It's not that simple. It takes time, and it takes for me to show that I am truly humble enough and what is the word? What is the proper word? I am trustworthy enough, and I believe and I truly surrender myself to the Lord that I will stop the sin that I have constantly repeated and constantly done. And in time, if I am patient enough, if I show that in moments of anger, I will not turn to sin, the previous sin of who I was, the previous person. In times of despair, I will not go back to that person. In times of sadness, I will not go back to that person. In times of pain, I will not go back to that person, but rather I will always go to the Lord. I will always go to the Father. And no matter what He gives me, it is because of Him. All that I am given is because of Him. And no matter how big of a gift it is, or even small, I appreciate it as if it is the greatest gift in the world. And I do not look at this gift as my new God. The money will never be my God. A car will never be my God. A house will never be my God. And a job will never be my God. God is my Father. God is my God. Jesus Christ is my Father. They are the ones that bless me. And so, because when the time comes for me, the money stays. The money goes somewhere else. The money goes to my family. The money goes to charity. The money goes to refugees and people who need it. Only I go to the Father. Only you go to the Father. And so as you ask yourself, when you want certain things, do you make it a bigger priority than the Father Himself? Have you taken time out of your day? Have you changed your schedule to focus more on this rather than Him? On Has this become more important than the one who gave you the blessing of life, of time? That's the real question. Is this home that you have, this apartment you have, is the job, the high-end job that pays all this money, is the new car outside your driveway, are those the things that you are more grateful for than the one who allowed you to have these things, who gave you those things? There is only one Father. There is only one God. There is only one Jesus Christ. Everything else is an object. When the time comes for you, it stays. It goes somewhere else. It goes to someone else. But you are given a chance of eternal life, eternal peace. And so that also goes with the fact of when you apply to things, when you do things, when you choose a career path, when you choose a education path, follow God's path. Choose God's path, because He is the only one that can grant you peace. He is the only one that can grant you happiness, not the money, not the position, not the car, not the house, not even the person that you try to seek instead of allowing God to bring them to find you. God brings you peace. God brings you happiness. So always remember that. And always keep that in the back of your head when you are trying to obtain something. I'm looking for a car. I need to find another car. But I've been so wrapped up in it. I've been so I need one, that I've made it more important than the Father. I haven't been praying as much. I haven't been asking Him to give me a car. I haven't been asking Him to put that posting right in front of me when I check Facebook Marketplace. I haven't. I've made the car my new God, rather than remembering that the Father, my true God, He will bless me as long as I am still connected with Him, as long as I talk to Him. But that is all, guys. Thank you for another day. God bless all of you. I love all of you. I am proud of all of you. And I am blessed to know that God is giving you, as well as myself, another day on this earth, another day to prosper, another day to shine, another day to laugh, to love, to be with family, to be with friends, to be with our loved ones, with those that we love. Always remember that. And you are going to do amazing things. Amazing, amazing things. All right? So God bless all of you. I love all of you. May peace be with you all, and have a great day. Much love, baby.